Hey guys, it's me, it's FFP, coming at you live, not really, and I hope you've been keeping up with the Joneses while I've been away. I certainly have, I just got back from work, just took a shower, and to tell you the truth, I think I'm ready for bed. But duty calls, and what kind of duty is this we're talking about? Well, it's a rather strong smelling duty. It has to do with eating cheese. So I hope you've been remembering that yesterday was day 6, so now that it's December the 7th, it's time to move on to the 7th cheese in our calendar. That's going to be this one right here, brothers. So, I got my napkin to eat on, I got the calendar, and I got my cheese knife. I got tired and burnt out on the cheese knife gag, where I just bring a different knife into every video. I don't think anyone really caught on to it, so I'm just gonna use this from now on. So let's get into cheese 7 here, which is Fromagerie La Vache à Mayotte Fredondine. So that is that even on here? I mean, it would have to be on here. A Vache Mayotte. So that's this guy here then. So this is surface ripened firm cheese, which sounds a lot similar to yesterday's cheese, not gonna lie. What was day 6's again? Was the Fontina. Was the Benoit du Lac. Fontina cheese. Well, which was the one that was... Oh, okay, that was the Rang 9 was the other ripened firm cheese. So this one, I'm guessing, is also gonna have a very interesting smell. But let's get into it, shall we? So I see the 7 is up here on the top, to make it a little easier to cut. There we go. There we go. There we go. So I just cut in through at the top, and then 2 little slices on the side. Make myself a flap that I can just flip up. Oh, I gotta cut through that corner there. Good thing about working at PetSmart is that you know how to use a knife. So, I'm ready for anything. Here comes the cheese. Or, as they say in some countries, the bride. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. I shouldn't have done that. I just ate a crumb that fell. So I'm not gonna taste it. I'm just gonna let it sit there on my tongue, and I'm gonna ignore it. Because right here is our surface ripened firm cheese. First thing I notice is that there is some variance in pigmentation. I'll bring the camera closer. Actually, I'm kind of scared to touch the camera because I had a hard time setting it up here in the corner, but because it kept falling on me, but only have good angles in this family. You might be able to see it. There are some speckles on the cheese that are a brighter and stronger yellow than the rest. Kind of interesting, huh? And I noticed there's some like wrinkles. I don't know if that's from the packaging. Well, can I focus that? If I click on the screen, will it focus? Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to do that when my hands are tied up, but there's also some wrinkles on the cheese. They almost look like ripples, so I'm not sure if that's from the packaging or if that's just how the cheese is made. So I'm gonna try setting up this camera again. Bear with me here. All right, we're back in business, people. So without further ado, I'm gonna slide this knife out. Very carefully, mind you. First thing we learn at PetSmart is knife safety. So, it's got a cheesy smell. It's not like it's not the smelly sock smell from the cheese from the other day that I wasn't a very big fan of. Oh, that texture actually I feel on my fingers. You feel that? Let my hand be your hand, my friend, because what I feel here is a bit of, not soft. It reminds me of a Baby Bell. That kind of texture, semi-firm, as they call it. But those parts that are the different color are actually harder than the rest of the cheese. Almost like a, I don't know what you want to call it, like as if it was like a breaded pork cutlet or something like that. You know, you put like the little breadings on it. So I'm interested to see if there's any difference in taste between the dark part and the speckles or whatever you want to call them and the main cheese. So you know what, without further ado, let me slice a little slice here. I was at Winners today, man, and they had a cheese knife set at Winners, and I debated getting it. Okay, right now it slices easy, but it does not come off the knife easy. I can feel it sticking to the knife and pieces are falling off. But let's try this cheese. Accidentally swallowed a piece. Excuse me. Amateur here. We call this amateur hour on Flashfire Prime's YouTube. You see what I'm doing? How I'm moving the blade of the knife directly into my thumb? That's a bad idea. Don't do that at home. But because I'm Filipino, or at least partly, knives don't hurt us. This is a soft, almost like this cheese would be good if you kind of melted it. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting from this cheese, because when you put it in your mouth and it instantly warms up, it almost starts getting soft, like even softer than it already is. Almost like you guys know what melted cheese is like in a grilled cheese, the melted cheese, and it gets kind of goopy like that. That's what it reminds me of. It's a good cheese though. I'm not noticing any pops or bursts of flavor, so I'm gonna guess these little dark parts that we were talking about earlier just taste the same, or they just blend into the rest of the taste of the cheese. Yeah, it doesn't taste much different than anything else. So that was what was this cheese again? This was from Fromagerie La Vache à Mayo, and it's a pretty decent cheese. I like it. I don't think it matches up to some of my favorite cheeses that were in here. Like the first cheese I had, and I think it might have been day 2's cheese. Day 2 or day 3 had also a pretty good cheese, but it's still decent cheese. I haven't been disappointed with any of the cheeses, or maybe I have been, but I just forget because I haven't watched the videos again, and I'm not really paying attention to what I say. That's for you guys to do. So with that said, I'll end the video here. I hope you guys have a good day. This has been Flashfire Prime, signing out.